Hello, beloved. Welcome to a seer's world. This will be your message from the divine. I'm grateful for your time. To those keen or interested in becoming Patreon members, on my Patreon, I offer weekly sign readings for $10 per month based on love as well as ancestral lineage readings. I also offer on my Patreon personal readings for $50 per month. You get a personal reading from me every month based on love, spiritual path, career and finances, as well as ancestral messages. I also now offer one-on-one sessions / life coach sessions which will be once off and not monthly. And you can only book me for those directly via my email, which will be listed in my description box below, as well as the link to my Patreon if you'd rather join my Patreon instead, okay? Without further ado, let us tap into this message. Let us talk to the divine, all right? So this message, I was called to lay out the cards first before I begin, right? And in this energy, I am channeling a warning, an alert. This energy is for you to be aware, okay? This message is to enable you to, or activate you to a truth that might be hard for you to accept or come to terms with or process and understand, but nonetheless it's still the truth. So yeah, let's begin, right? So I'm channeling here this person on the table. This is an energy of somebody who has officially lost themselves in this world. This is a lost soul. This is like someone has left the building, you know what I'm saying? But not in a way of death, like they've passed on, but someone has a mental illness due to the backfire of all the spiritual work they've tried to do upon your life and identity. This backfire has caused this person mind loss. Not memory loss, not, forgetfulness, mind loss. Like someone's brain is no longer active. You see, the same way a heart can malfunction or a heart can die and need a transplant, right? Someone's brain has also, malfunctioned to the degree of non-functionality, no function at all. It's no longer getting there, it's there already, okay? So we'll begin with the energy of the Six of Wands to the Sun. Right now, this person, they're trying to hold on, okay? They're trying to hold on. So they're living life on a system that they've built to be able to still hold on, right? And this system consists of the person that they used to be before the mind loss. So this person is still holding on, and what's anchoring them to be able to hold on is their old self, the self that had a brain that functioned well, or at least it's like they are hanging on to who they used to be, because who they are now, it's almost like I'm hearing sirens. So this is very serious, you guys. This system is based on coping mechanisms, ones which they've set in place for themselves so that they can still coexist amongst people without the craziness showing itself, or the insanity revealing itself, or the madness activating itself at the wrong time with the wrong people, and then they get sent away. Someone is trying to hold themselves together so that they don't get sent away to some form of mental institution or mental facility or mental home. This is something that they're living with currently. Hence, I spoke about a system. So they are reverting to how they used to be, so that they can be able to maintain their sanity. It's like, oh, before I lost my mind, I used to be like this. So I need to keep acting the way I used to be, because that's the only way I can come off like I'm okay. When this is someone that's a danger, not only to themselves, but to others as well. So what I'm seeing here, the first energy was the Queen of Swords, right? So this person's mental illness is based on the chemicals in their brain. Let's take, for instance, the heart. Let's look at the heart as an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. If someone's heart has a problem, an issue, it's life-threatening, right? Because that's a vital organ. So coming back to the generalization of this message, the brain is a vital organ as well. It's not just about mental health. Go out and take a walk, you'll feel better. Hang out with this person, speak kind things or to yourself, or pray, or it's beyond that now when it comes to this energy of a person on the table here. You are in danger, beloved, because this mental illness that someone has they feel that to free themselves, they need to take your life. Because don't forget that this mental illness, they acquired over time as the spiritual attacks that they sent your way have backfired on them now. So to them, it's like, I'm in this situation because of you. The spiritual attacks, weapons that they were forming, the spiritual work that they were doing. This is someone who sat down and studied and researched magic, bought books, watched videos, all sorts of things. They were in a deep and dark rabbit hole of studying and doing research. And over time, whatever route with the magic they chose, they could have chosen voodoo, they could have chosen witchcraft, or they could have chosen black magic. But they made their decision, they made their choice. And once that was done, that's when the mental illness was active. It wasn't showing back then. At the time of them in this horrendous curse of believing that they can destiny swap, fate swap, energy swap, this doppelganger, this copycat, this mimic, this clone, this duplicate of a person on the table. When they were doing this, it seemed so possible. As they were researching and doing all these studies, they fell in love with the idea of living your life and being you. They put themselves at risk. That alone was a sign of a mental illness. So to begin with, it was never about you. But because someone is mentally ill, and it's due to all things they've been doing, even before that though, they've been mentally ill. It's just that they want to believe that it's because of you. That's why you're in danger. But it's not because of you that this is happening. Someone has been mentally ill. They've just reached a point where they can't exist amongst other people anymore with it. They can't have their own coping mechanisms and systems anymore with it. It's no longer something they can hide and keep a secret. Eight of Wands reversed. If you look at these wands, picture them as weapons formed, spiritual battles, spiritual attacks, and how many times somebody did something here. And they were strictly targeting your mind. Someone wanted you to lose the capacity to formulate thoughts. Someone wanted you to, they wanted to fry your brain. They wanted you to lose your mind. So the backfire, it's obviously happening to them. Okay? This is the energy here on the table. So right now, this person is experiencing their own magic. This person is very dark. Very sinister. Very vindictive. They were willing to put themselves in danger just to see you lose your mind. Someone was hoping that by now you'd be frolicking the streets of wherever you at, having no conscious, having no awareness, just dead brained, not knowing your name, not knowing anyone you love, just someone wanted you to be so out of your mind that it's hard for anyone to even want to help you. Just wither away as a nothingness, soulless person. While they live your life. They invested everything into this. They gave their all into this. This person is planning something. They are in their last you know when someone has reached their peak at something, they lost straw. That's what I just heard. Like I said, this illness is something they can no longer maintain. So they want to try something for the last time. They want to do something for the last time because they themselves know that there's nothing they can do with this mental illness. And when an obsessor like this can access their obsession, which is you, your life, your world, and reality, they enter what I like to call the point of surrender. Their point of surrender. It's like, I did all of this. I did all of this. Gave it my all. And I still don't have that person's life, world, reality. They're well and healthy. They're looking at you every day, studying you still. Still also stalking you, watching you, lurking in the shadows, They're addicted to that. That's all they've known for years. This person's point of surrender has come where they've accepted their defeat, but they're not willing. It's like they want to die trying. It's like someone has accepted the defeat, but they want to die trying. So what I'm seeing here, you know, we have the Queen of Cups and then we have the King of Swords. There's people involved behind the scenes when it comes to this person. There's a relative and there's some form of winged man, or, you know, someone that is their right hand, right? It could be a woman or a man. So let's start with this relative. This relative is well aware that this person has always been unwell. It's just at the time of this relative's awareness of the fact that someone is unwell here, this person on the table, this relative thought that a lot of people are unwell out here. A lot of people, you know, have mental health problems. A lot of people, it doesn't make it okay though. But this relative didn't bother to look into it, to find some way to help this person. This relative didn't care. And this is a relative that this person, it's either they experience this relative every day, or this was what it was back then in the beginning of all of this. But nonetheless, this relative had ample amount of time to assist this person before things reached this level, this point. Now this relative, they stumbled upon something that this person has, right? It's like when this person was not around, this relative was going through this person's things, or this relative was exposed to something. They saw something, okay? They stumbled upon something, like it's like, let's say a diary that has everything written down about what this person has done, because they kept note. So if on this day they decided to have a sacrifice where they spill animal blood and chant all night long at the stars, at the moon, binding, burning, burying, all sorts of things, it's written down. And this relative saw. And you know what they did? They turned a blind eye. They themselves were in so much fear. They themselves were so scared that they felt unsafe. And they felt that they would have been putting their life in danger if they would have alerted the person about the fact that they saw what they saw. Because if it's like basically they are living with a murderer. And then this person's winged man or winged woman, right? They right hand man, they right hand woman. This could be a best friend. This could be just someone they are very close to. There's someone in this person's life that they are very connected to on a deep level. Very, very deeply connected. But it's not a relationship of intimacy or, you know, it's along the lines of friendship or, you know, a bond that feels like sisterhood or you know, like you're a brother to me, a sister to me, you know, type of energy. So take that how it applies, but or how it resonates. But this person, the truth is, it's a very one-sided connection. Because whoever this winged person is, this right-hand person is, this best whatever is, they don't even care about this person. If anything, they love to watch them suffer. Broken down, crying in pain and sorrow and grief and loss and misery and sadness and all these things. They live for that. That's what they're there for. And whoever this person is on the table that is mentally ill because of the backfire of the magic they were sending your way, so you lose your mind and they live your life in destiny and fate and live in your energy. This person has no clue that the person they trust the most actually doesn't give a damn about them at all. Not a little bit. King of Swords is like, even if this person were to lose their life, they wouldn't care. It means nothing to them. So this person's planning something, right? This person on the table, this doppelganger here, they surrender move is to take your life. Now, this is not to put fear in your heart, beloved. This is a warning message. You need to be aware, be alert. Be conscious right now. This person, they feel they have nothing to lose. And because their mind is gone, someone's brain is not active. It has lost the capacity to produce the chemicals to regulate it. They don't think. So because they feel they have nothing to lose, they want to physically take your life. This person is so gone into this mental illness that to them, it's do or die. To them, nothing else matters but this. They feel like if they take your life, they will be okay again. You see, when I say somebody is mentally ill, they have no rational anything, reasoning or common sense. Put that way out the way, way out the door. There's nothing like that when it comes to this person. Like, I see this person pacing up and down, nervous, because they are trying to build up the courage to do this. They feel if they're the ones that take your life, then your spirit will enter their vessel, and then they'll get their ultimate wish fulfillment, which is to destiny swap, fate swap, energy swap. Someone wants to walk in your image. They want to live your life. They want to be you. This is someone who spent years studying and researching magic. And that rabbit hole of darkness took them. And they found themselves actually believing that it's possible. Actually believing that it's not only just possible, it's something that they have to die trying to do. It was already, this person had already pledged it to themselves, like taking an oath. This is someone who, at this time, whatever courage they're about to dig and find, to be able to do this, in their mind that is not there anymore, in their heart that is ice and stone, in their spirit that is in a dark place that they can't even get out of. All that remains is just a body. So when you see, don't think that there's a person in there. There's nothing in there. Just darkness, beloved. There's absolutely nothing in there. Someone is a walking corpse. They've already signed a contract with Lucifer. They are already tied to the devil energy. It's way beyond repentance, deliverance. Someone has no desire to find God. They could care less. They could care less. And that is why you are in danger. But you are only in danger if you don't know. Have you ever wondered, like, let's look at an analogy, a reference point, a case study, an example. Let's say you're walking outside and you didn't encounter this message. You don't know that somebody has a sharp weapon tucked deep somewhere, waiting to launch it at you any chance they get. And you just thinking you're gonna have a normal day. You're going outside. And you don't know. What then? That's danger. When I say danger, that's what I mean. You need to know. You need to be aware. You need to have that consciousness of what is happening. This winged man or winged woman or right hand, whoever this is to this person they feel is the person they trust, but that person don't even give a damn about anything that has to do with anything when it comes to this person. They're just there for their own things. It's not a connection of anything outside of illusions. This person wants to come forward and tell you something. It's like urgency, like, no, like I can't live with myself. Like I need to tell her, like I need to tell him, like, no, like I saw that, I heard that, no, like what if this happens and then like I'm to blame because I saw that, I heard that. This person can't live with something they saw or something they heard. It reminds me of a clip of some form of footage. I meant to say a video. In this video, this woman was at it was some form of witch doctor's place or voodoo priest's place or black magic practitioner's place. You know how scary it be there? So in this video, this woman is kneeling, right? Covering herself up with some form of like I saw it, some form of a blanket or something. I saw and I heard the video. And in that covering, they're speaking certain things as they're covering themselves. What they're saying, it's clear that they're trying to put a specific man under a love spell, a love charm. It was clear that they're trying to manipulate a man's free will to be able to open up their heart to whoever they choose to open it to. This woman was saying things. What she said was, he must love me only. He must see me only. If he ever tries to lay a hand on another woman sexually, bad things must happen to him. What is that? Coming back to the generalization of this message, this friend has footage. Whoever this is, this right hand, whoever this is, this winged person, they have footage, they have clips and audios of the most